This is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live tonight with an awesome freaking video, man. This is just a great video. This is going to be like 3 different videos in one. The video title, as you see, is called Take the Time, Be a Hero, And, let me tell you about time. I did a Legends Truth about time, and, we don't have a lot of time in life. We live our day, we go to work, if we got families, we chill with our families, kids, love the wife and everything like that. There's a lot of different things that will cut into your time. Like I said, work, family, those are the main ones, right? But what do you do with the rest of that time? As we breathe, we live, we walk, we take steps. Each second passes by in time. So it's kind of like I've said before in previous videos, we're time travelers, but we're going into the future, 1 second at a time, 1 breath at a time, 1 step at a time. So one main thing that I want you to take away from this video, from anything else, is take the time, okay? Take the time for yourself. Take the time for your family. Take the time for your work, a lot of your main things, but take the time for your collectibles. That's one thing we all always need to do. And I'm going to check the chat real quick, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what I'm trying to talk about here. I know these videos, this could basically, just this title alone, could be a truth video. So I'm going to put a little truth in it. We're going to share some love. We're going to share some shout-outs to the guy of the hour, the man with the power. He's a great guy. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him in a minute. And then he even sent me a special package. So we definitely are going to open up the special package from this guy. But first, before we do any of that other stuff, before we do any, let's start over. Not any of that stuff, Before we do any of that, that's that key word. Before we do any of that, let's check that's it. What can I say? Check the chat, man. That's how we do it. Big shout out. Check it out. We got Stacy's weekly comic book picks. What is going on, Stacy? Thank you so much for coming out tonight, doing this in a live show. I've got another big shout out to share with you as well. Big shout out to JB. Of course, I call him the DB. Discovery Bay Comics. Every morning he puts out the YouTube Comic Book Community Channel Guide, and he always starts it off, what's happening today with Discovery Bay. What a damn good line. I don't know who he got the line from. Damn good line. Next up, I think he got the line from this next guy in the chat. What's up? He says, Legend, I can't see you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully you can see me now. Can you hear me now? Anyway, Don had a live show tonight talking about his first impressions of Captain Marvel. Talked a little bit about Brie Larson and, how she wants diverse audience to go watch her movie and kind of doing all that kind of stuff. Have some diversity, I'm not going to go too far into that, Mastodon. You touch base on all of it, brother. DS Comics, man, what is up? 1/3, man. He got Meta-Rog. He got DS Comics. He got Knights of Old, man. They do that show. They got Bubs Comics on Monday night. The No Comic Chat. Some of the best. Legend, love you, brother. Miss you. I still come live from time to time. I tell you, I was supposed to have this video done, or I wanted this video to come out Monday, or was it Sunday? Anyway, I had a Friday. I had an auction. I got tired. Well, actually, I was sick Sunday and Monday, so that's probably why I put this on the back burner. Comic Spectre, one of the best. Jeff, what's going on, brother? He said, Great Legend, coming at you live, baby. You know how I roll with it, Jeff. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by, brother. And I'm going to go ahead and subscribe you, so hopefully we'll get some more videos from you. I know you got a video where you shooting some from a deer lease area. Looks like you got in one of them I don't know what you're up to in this, but I'm going to sub you anyway, Jeff, man. Thank you so much for watching, brother. Who else we got up in here? We got Comic Head 84. Well, thank you, brother, man. Comic Head, God bless you, man. Great intro. Love what you're preaching. We're gonna do some. We might do some preaching. I don't know. This is all about my main man. I'm gonna get to him here in a minute. We got Comic Core, my main man Chad in the house. They got a great show going on. They had one going on tonight. I hope y'all guys get back to y'all's show if y'all are live. Comic Core Unlimited's live. I don't know if they're still live, but if they're live, you know, watch me on the rewind. Go check out some of the other awesome, phenomenal live shows tonight. I know all about comics. Had his auction. We had Lords of the Long Box. We had the Mastodon. Man, we had all kind of live shows going on. It's great to be here. It's great to squeeze a live show in. Man, I love this guy, Eli, Easy E, the Game Hunter. Not only on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the guy on Instagram. Of course, he's a comic book collector, pop culture enthusiast, video game guy. But the coolest thing is, he's a professional wrestler. So he's been training really hard. He's been getting in the ring. He's been getting the reps in. He's been running the ropes. He's been getting back into it so he doesn't blow up, you know, like Warrior. You know, run to the ring and you're already out. You're blown up. You can't breathe. You're tired, you know. So, yeah, I love watching Eli. Really great guy. Another great guy. And for the guy I'm about to talk to, I'm sorry these intros and chats are taking, you know, like so long. But when I check the chat, I don't have, you know, contrary to what some people say, the live shows I have don't have hundreds of people in them. You know, I might get some hundreds of people if I have an auction, and that's if it's those other sellers that make me look good. Y'all don't want my stuff. Y'all haven't been interested. So, but I did get my auction packages out. I know they're not spec. They're just kind of great reads. But if y'all are interested in some great reading, hit me up. I got some great books to sell. Comic Book Gallery, the CBG. What's up, man? It's great to see you tonight, dude. Comics Misexplained. Amen to that, man. Wednesdays, you got your new comics. You got a whole lot of new live shows coming up. It's good. It's good. Man, another live show. They're only in their like maybe third or fourth. And Hulk Nuts has been around. But, man, that live show Hulk you do on Friday nights, late at night. I mean, the titles are controversial. But they're so damn true. They're so damn good. You know? God. Him and Panda, I got issues with those numbers, and I chatted with Panda tonight. I think we were in was it an auction? I don't know. Panda was in one of the live shows. It was great to see Panda. But Hulk Nuts, you're killing it. You just keep doing what you do, Hulk Nuts. Oh, my God. Deadlifts? 500 freaking pounds. He was picking up this bar like it was no one's business, and he just dropped the mic. Actually dropped the bar. I'm so glad his feet weren't under there. But he is really coming on strong. So check out Hulk Nuts 911 Comics and Deadlifts. He's going to show you some comics, and he's going to lift some heavy-ass weight. Good God. I remember when I was lifting weights in the junior high days, damn, I had a problem getting that 45-pound bar up. We're going to go ahead and get started, though. I want your stuff. That sounds kind of bad. Give me your Westerns. Like, are you nuts? Good God Almighty. That's the run I've been working on the last couple of years. That one in Dark Shadows by Gold Key. Yeah, you can't have those all-star Westerns. And when I get to Chicago, I might look for some Golden Age DC all-star Westerns. But, yeah, those aren't for sale. And I only need 6 more for my Weird Western Tale collection. And I'll have all the Jonah X. And then not all the Jonah X. I got to get a couple of other items done, which are Vertigo stories that were like mini-series. But I'll get there. Let me go ahead and get this started, though. Take the time. Be a hero. Because this isn't about me. I want to tell you a little bit about, Take the Time. A little bit more truth before I get to the guy I'm talking about. But I've known this guy for quite a while. I'll go ahead and tell you who it is because it's going to be weird if I don't tell you who it is. If you cheated and looked in the video description down below, you'll know who I'm talking about. But I'm talking about Brian B. from Take-The-Time-Collectibles. He's got an awesome YouTube channel. The video description has the YouTube channel link to subscribe to this guy, Take-The-Time-Collectibles. And also, congratulations, Brian B. from Take-The-Time-Collectibles. He passed 100 subscribers. And I know I don't do a lot of subscriber videos or you know what I mean, subscriber contest videos. I did one for my main man, the architect, Sam. I had to show Sam some love. I feel bad because I didn't show other people love, you know what I mean, by doing these contest videos. So a lot of times, I do not have the time. We say take the time. Well, after I've taken the time, with work all day, you come home, you help the fourth. Thank God. Actually, the fourth grade homework's pretty rough. I ain't gonna lie, it was hard homework. Sometimes I help with the homework if I'm not working a late night shift, and then my oldest, does math tutoring. But we do a lot of different stuff. We played the game of life. That was pretty fun, and it was weird. It was a new game of life, and it's like using credit cards now. They don't even give you the cash anymore. So we played life, played board games, like many of you other dads and people do. And moms too. Don't want to diss the ladies, but it's harder and harder for me personally to find the time to devote to YouTube. When I'm reading comics, I'm doing the wrestling thing. I'm not doing it like Elijah, but I'm watching a lot of historic wrestling videos, shoot videos. Tuning into Raw, SmackDown. I do a lot of the wrestling stuff. I like looking at it, talking about it. And I'll watch a lot more wrestling videos than I do the comic book videos. So that's where a lot of my time goes, unfortunately. A lot of the comic book videos of today are excellent for a lot of the new comic book people, or they're excellent for speculators, because everyone wants the next hot book. So the top 10 stuff, very popular. I've done top 10s before. Of stuff, not spec stuff, but some of my favorite top 10s, So you get a lot of this stuff that I'm like not 100%, like my mind won't stick on someone's video. Like I gotta have it. I gotta be like sucked into it. I gotta be like sucked into the content for me to, really, I don't know, invest my time in the content. You know what I mean? Like, so time in a sense, even like that. This guy, Economics in Comics. Thank you so much, Billy. You are a guy that gives a lot of your time. You told me, you're not doing a lot of your profession at the moment. So a lot of your time is you're finding a lot of great books, and you're doing a lot of auctions and selling some of these books for people to buy and get into, hopefully read perhaps, or just invest in. And that's great, because comic books, it's all about investing. But investing, it also takes time, takes dedication, it takes, you got to study your craft. And that's what Economics in Comics is doing, as a lot of the other YouTube channels are doing. They're taking their time to help out their fellow comic book community by showing some books they need to purchase that are good spec buys, or stuff like that. So man, Billy is what it's all about. Hey man, I wanted to say thank you for sharing my video. That's right, we did that. You didn't have to, but I love you, and you're a sick friend. Man love, good night. Oh my goodness, that kind of sounds weird. Man love. Good night. Sounds like man thing or something. But good night, Billy. Thank you so much. You went live tonight. Another thing that I do, since I do not have a lot of time, to do YouTube, one thing that I've done that has, made me feel better, about, it makes myself feel good, when you're sharing other people's stuff. So I think you get it when you hit 1,000 subs. I'm not quite sure when you get this. A lot of people want the super chat. They hit the 1,000 subs. They want the super chat. They want the monetization. They want the ads. They want it all. It's like Steve Barak said, CBCS. He was on the New York Warriors, and we were talking about, they were talking about it, but as a whole in the chat, the customer doesn't want the item. They don't want it tomorrow. They don't want the item today. They wanted the item yesterday. And what are you going to do to get them that item? What are you going to do to get them that information that they wanted yesterday? They don't want to wait the day of for these top 10 lists that everyone's talking about. They wanted that damn thing yesterday before the guys even wrote it out. But those guys that put these lists together, Bueller does a great top 10 videos of cool covers. Comic Spectre does some top 10 stuff of some amazing covers, or top 10. Everyone does these picks of the week of what they're picking up. I don't know if it's actually what they're picking up or if it's what all the other sheep are picking up. And sorry, I don't want to be derogatory or negative in the video, but a lot of times I feel bad because I feel people do get bad information. And that, I'm not I'm not like throwing out names of people giving bad information, because this is supposed to be a positive video about Take the Time. It's about Take-The-Time-Collectibles, but you know what I mean. I kind of feel bad about all that kind of stuff, so I'm kind of like, damn. Ooh, but it's their money, and you know they have to learn, and they will learn if they take the time. A lot of times people will see these videos. I've heard some derogatory comments where for new YouTube people, you know, they'll go into the burning building, you know, without looking at the situation, assessing the situation, studying themselves. They're not doing the research themselves. They're relying solely on someone else to do the research for them. And the title of this video, what I implore you to do, is take the time. Take the time. Take the time. Collectibles. Take the time with your collectibles. Don't rush in and like throw a crap ton down, man. Work the system, man. Make offers. Kind of haggle. So many of the new YouTubers, they're not haggling. They're young. They've got great jobs now, you know. God bless the millennials. No offense to any of the millennials out there. But listen to these old-ass people with white hair in their beards. And, you know, you may learn something, you know. No offense. I mean, I'm not here to, like, preach about how you're supposed to collect your comics or anything. But shoot, watch Hulk Nuts 911. Watch some of these videos out there. And then on the flip side, watch the videos, the big time. Watch the big time subscribers. You know, if the guy's got all the subscribers, you know, if they got 1 million subscribers, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 25 million. Watch these people and kind of watch what they do and look for the cues. What I'm saying is look for things they say. Do they repeat a lot of phrases? Kind of look for some of that mind control stuff. I know that's some Legends Truth stuff. I don't know if you know about it, but it's on the Legends Truth playlist. So look for mind control through social media. And I don't mean to mind control anyone. I'm just trying to steer your mind in places where it will benefit. Like saving money, you know? Good God. Oh, God. Okay. Economics and Comics, big shout out. Let's get back to the chat. Take the Time Collectibles. This is the guy. Since Brian is here, we're going to start getting into some more of the positive stuff. Not so much about, you know, like this way or that way. You know what I mean? But just take time. And if you've got the time, watch this guy right here. Content. Now, this guy, Comics with Bueller. God bless Travis, one of my best friends. You know, I can honestly say I thank God for the friendship I have with Travis. You know, because it's not like one of those things where, you know, I like the guy because he has tons of subs or he has tons of cool books or he does a lot of stuff. The human side of Bueller, he's a great guy. I mean, like, a lot of people just oh, this guy's just here to, you know, blah, 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 or this guy's just doing this, or I almost said something. I didn't say it, Bueller. I'll tell you later. Remind me about that. I almost said something funny. But no, I mean, this guy's taken a lot of time. I know personally how much time he puts into his videos. I'm talking about, if there's 24 hours in a day, 12 hours of that are going to Comics with Bueller, putting in the work to create the best content for all of his subscribers, all of his fans. And you can't fault a guy for that. You put in the work. You take the time to put in the work. And then the work that you put in, the work that you've taken the time to put in, that is going to multiply tenfold. As long as you put the time, I'm not, you know, it may not be multiplied by 10, but if you do take the time to put in some hard work, to really take the time and not just making your own videos or making your own money on super chats or making your own money through advertisements or making your own money through auctions or making your own money through, you know, selling, buy, sell, trade, or doing whatever, but not only doing all that kind of stuff, but taking the time It's all about servant leadership. Some of the best leaders that have ever graced this planet have been servant leaders. I'll go ahead and tell you one. I know a lot of you don't like somebody. I like Jesus. Okay. I love Jesus. I believe in Jesus. And I know a lot of people don't, see eye to eye on all that kind of stuff, but whatever. If you don't believe any of that stuff, let me tell you, he was a servant leader. Well, he come in there, he washed people's feet. Some little short ass was up in the tree, taxing people, taking their money, being a punk. And Jesus came to this dude, the most hated guy in the freaking community. And Jesus wanted to sit with that guy. So think about people in the community that you may have not seen eye to eye. People that have had their own opinions. Jesus wanted to eat with them people. He didn't want to eat with the people that had the most subs. He didn't want to eat with the people that had the most super chats. He wanted to eat with that little asshole Zacchaeus. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that everyone we see different viewpoints, they're not all assholes. I mean, just because one guy, thinks one thing, he ain't an asshole. That's just his opinion. I'm just saying. Same with me. It's just my opinion. I'm not an asshole. I'm just trying to give you some truth here. But basically, take the time. That's all you got to do. Take the time. And your collectibles will be better for it because you've taken the time to research more, to get a good deal on the collectible, to know more about the collectible, possibly even know what happens in the collectible. Like what happens in the book you're buying? What happens in that video game that you're getting into? What's happening? How do you find out what's happening? Taking the time to find out what's happening. And I got emotional when I watched this video. I'm not going to watch it again. Damn it, Brian. Brian B. God. But anyway, Brian did something here that I have seen a lot of in our community. And like I said, one of the things that I do, I don't have a lot of time to put out content. And primarily, there's better content out there. As far as the comic books go, there's tons better content than you're going to get on the Great Legends Show. I know. I shouldn't be putting myself down, blah, blah, blah. But there's some phenomenal comic book channels. And the thing that I can do, since I'm not doing my own content, the thing that I take my time with is I take my time with sharing other people's content. They may not have the subscribers that I have. They may not have the subscribers that you have. But what they do have is they have time that they're putting in to create these videos to let other people know their passion, what they love. Collect what you like, love what you collect. I know that is an old saying, but it really holds true, And it's hard. We've done the jealousy videos on Legends Truth before. It's hard to not be jealous of what other people are getting as far as comic books. It's hard to find, it's hard to not be jealous of people that are more successful than you are on YouTube. They may have more subscribers. They may have more views on a video. You may be doing the exact same content, but for whatever reason, they're going to the other channels. Don't hate the other channels. The other channels, that has nothing to do with those channels. Don't hate the other channels. They're putting the time in like you're putting the time in. If anything, collaborate with the channels. The class of 2018, all the time I see them together. They're collaborating with each other. They're sharing their passion with one another. They're teaching the masses in the comic book community, about all of their passion, So, communicate. Take the time to communicate with each other, before, you like jump to a conclusion or things like that. So take the time, and I'm going to take the time to shout this guy out. Take-The-Time-Collectibles, Brian B. I'm looking over at this screen because I got a lot of great information. Basically, Brian has finally surpassed the 100 subscribers mark. And I've seen Brian. Brian has been in my auctions forever. Oh my God. I mean, he's been, and I always remember Brian B because Brian has Hulk. Is it 110 or 112? I know look at that. I don't even know what issue it is, but Brian, you know what I'm talking about. Black cover. Thing, Hulk, going at it, toe to toe. Haymakers are about to be thrown. Great freaking issue. Black cover. Let me know in the chat, and I may do that. We got Hypnotic Eye in the house, man. What is up, Hypnotic Eye? Great to see you. I know Hypnotic Eye comes to a lot of the Legends truths. He's pretty cool. It's hard. He says it's hard not to buy subs, right? It's hard not to buy subs. Well, I don't know. You know, I don't really buy subs. So I'm not really sure. Fantastic Four 112. Freaking awesome. So we got this guy here. He said he says it's hard not to buy subs. Well, it's hard. We can't. It's hard that we can't all be winners, right? Right. So I mean, those things arise. You know, people that are jealous of other people's subscribers create troll accounts. You know what? I think I've had fun with you. Yeah, we'll kind of wait. We'll kind of give him 300 seconds. You know, I mean, it's hard, like, because that guy there, Hypnotic Eye, basically you can tell, and I shouldn't even be shouting this stupid idiot out, but basically you can tell it's a jealous guy. You know, don't fault the guy. You know, he's jealous. He's probably going to really screw me now since I called him a stupid idiot. But he's a jealous guy. You know, there you go. That's how we roll with it. You see all those blue wrenches in here? Probably not your best bet to like start bashing or instigating stuff in a chat when you see a lot of blue moderators. But you haven't taken the time to really figure out YouTube yet. You haven't taken the time to respect others yet. So what you primarily see first is you get that hate, that desire, that fire for other people's success that you don't have. So instead of, you know, looking what's in front of you down, instead of having your eyes on the prize and everyone runs the race of life differently, when you cross that finish line, of course your life is done. You've ran your race of life. Where you go from there is, you know, what you believe. But if you keep looking in the rear view, if you keep worrying about the guys, you know, behind you in your race of life, you know, those guys like that one guy in the chat, they're going to be pulling at you. They're going to be, you know, grabbing at you because they're going to want to pull you back. They're going to want to try to take you down. But what you got to do, you have your friends, they come around you like they are in this chat right now with blue wrenches, and they take you down. So they kind of stick up for one another. So remember that, and maybe you'll have a better outlook on YouTube. You'll have a better personal life. You'll have a better understanding of the reality we live in and how you can be a hero. If you take the time, if you make those choices instead of bashing others, but instead of bashing others, lift others up. You know, lift each other's spirits up like this guy Brian B. So let's get to Brian B. And thank you so much, chat, for, you know, hiding the idiots. All right, so Brian B. I've known him for a long time, about a whole year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3. I don't know. Like, time starts running together, and he's been a great friend. He had donated a crap ton of items for the Hero Initiative auction. He is a guy that always, even though, okay, he's 100 subscriber contest going on right now. He is up to 145. But he is one of the ones, like many of you, that put others first. What is up, man? Perry Comics. Thank you so much, Perry, for the love. Thanks, brother. $4.99 super chat. And, you know, you can check out Perry. He's got picks of the week. And he released his video today. It's about an 11-minute video. Picks of the week with Perry Comics. And he's going to show you what he likes to pick up. And there it is. I just heard the sound. Let me look on my screen. There it is, $4.99 super chat. I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, if you give, I mean, like, you don't have to put out content every single day. But if you do give, you will receive. That's been my adage. And I've been blessed to receive some super chats tonight, man. Let's give some big shout-outs again to all of our super chats tonight. Economics and Comics, Billy, my main man Travis, Old Bueller, and Perry from Perry's Comics. Super chats. God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm honored. Every time, you know, someone super chats me, I'm always honored because you didn't have to do that. But first off, you've taken the time. You saw that this guy with this black beanie is live, and you're like, dude, I'm going to check this guy out. If anything, he's got a kick-ass voice. All right? So thank you, Perry. Thank you so much, man. Biggie Shack, God bless you, man. Biggie Shack is one of my favorite guys. I don't watch him all the time, but I loved him because he's what you see is what you get. He's like, Biggie Shack is kind of like every video he does is a truth video because he's telling you what he does, what he believes in. I loved it. I loved when you showed us that car. You was in that car smoking that cigarette yesterday. I love that stuff, man. So cool. Oh, God, it's awesome. I almost said Cree. God. Dut Rank, the guy. Dut Rank currently in the chat. My friend Dustin, Tennessee. Moscow, Tennessee. I don't know if you're still living in Moscow, but we need to get, when I get back through Tennessee, we need to go see if we can see, was it Mike Miller? Was it Mike Miller from the Grizzlies? I think it was. No. Yeah, it was Mike Miller. We got to see Mike Miller, didn't we? That old basketball player. You were like, oh. I had to go over there basically because Dut Rank was starstruck. But no, man. That's what I'm talking about. Keeping you cool, baby. Keeping you cool. He says he's new to the community. A lot of the community's videos, man. A lot of really great info and entertainment. And I gave this guy a shout out earlier. Discovery Bay Comics. JB. Discovery Bay. So Brian B is watching this, and he's probably thinking, this is the longest damn video about a contest entry I ever seen. But anyway, we're going to get to the contest entry. So for Brian's contest, get this, you're going to love this. I really wish I could play this video, but it's 15 minutes long, and I don't want this video to go. I know there's other live shows out there, and I want y'all to pay attention to those. I love Brian B. Take the time. Friends with Jesse. Got him a comic shop down in Florida, and if you're interested and you go to the channel, you know what, Brian? Screw it. I'm sharing screen real quick. I got to show them this. I'm not going to play the video, but I'm going to show them some of your stuff. We're going to go to monitor capture. There he is. There's Brian B. Take the Time Collectibles. See, a lot of these on the right side, these are wrestling videos. You see a ton of wrestling videos. Now, we do got Sam. We got Sam over there. All right, so let's just go to... That's the video right there. The video description for Take the Time Collectibles 100 subscriber. Be a real-life superhero contest. And thank you. That video is in the video description below, so check it out. Let's go to his YouTube page. This is also in the video description down below. Look at this guy. You didn't have to put me on your featured channels, Brian. Thank you, brother. Look at that. Some of his favorite channels are Boston Chris Comics, Exile State, Strictly Comics, and JLS. I feel so bad. I'm the only one of those guys that's not on JLS Comic Conversation. Jesse, if you're watching this, bring the old legend on for Thursday nights, one of these nights. Man, I got some stuff to tell ya. But if you want to see me, you can always check me out on Fridays at Comic-Core. So definitely one of the funnest channels to be a part of as well. But go over to the About tab. I guess, I know you can't see it, but you can see About. Click About tab, and then you can go over to his eBay store. There's a link to that. You got the Take the Time, the Collectibles eBay store. Look at that picture. He's got a couple Action Comics in there. He's got some detectives. 4,917 with a feedback of 100%. 100% right there. I know it may be hard to see if you don't have, like, you know, fast system, but 100%, 25 followers. That's awesome. I'm not, oh, I am logged in. Let me save this seller then. So I saved you. So first off, again, he takes the time. That or he just sells a lot of comic books. So let's check the chat real quick. I know I'm sorry I'm not checking all the chat. Mastodon's here. Perry's the man. Freestyle. That's what Biggs knows. I like to freestyle. Bad Dad. There's a contest too. It's the Take the Time Collectibles 100 subscriber be a real life superhero contest. And I would so go cheap pops. I would totally play Brian's whole video because it was a great video, and I'd play some cool inspirational music. And then you might get a little teary-eyed like I did, and that's okay. You know, that's how we roll with it. I'm going to tell you about his contest. So he's having a contest, 100 subscriber contest. And I love these kind of contests. There's not a lot. I've seen my main man, Simplify Comic Guy, do one of these before. It's just awesome. I mean, I love these kind of contests. Okay, and I know other people have done them too, but I want to give some love to Brian B. The rules for the contest. You must be subscribed to his channel. And I'm making it easy. You go down below, subscribe to his channel. I'll also be sharing this. If I haven't already, I'll share it on my community tab as well. So if people don't want to watch my long-winded video, God, I know that my videos do run long. Sorry, Paul. Sorry, Midwest. Oh, y'all don't know Midwest Comic Man? Y'all don't know him? Yeah, I don't know him. No, I'm just kidding. Check out Paul, Midwest Comic Man, Blaster Stash It, or also on Sundays on Sundays Blaster Stash It, Fridays Comic Core. Our show's the better show. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Huey, just joking. I'm just having fun though. See, I didn't take the time before I said that latest comment. I shouldn't have said that because now Huey's going to be upset at me. Probably kill me or something. But anyway, take the time. Always take the time before you say dumb stuff like myself. You got to be subscribed. If you ain't subscribed, what the hell are you doing? You must be at least 18 years old. It's just easier that way, you know. No one wants to return to Neverland. You know, we don't want to mess with no kids. None of that crap. And I'm just saying that for cheap pops. I've never watched the video and all that stuff. If you reside outside of domestic USA and you enter the contest, you must agree to pay the full actual cost of shipping your prize to your location. And now number 4, you must do one of the following. Make a monetary donation in any amount to the Hero Initiative, either online or at a convention, or contact the Hero Initiative and arrange to donate your time at one of the conventions that you go to. At all the conventions, Heroes Initiative is usually there at the conventions. They'll have their jar. You put the money in the jar. You can actually go and volunteer your time to sit at the table, to, you know, engage some of the people. Let them know about the Hero Initiative. Let them know all the hard work that the Hero Initiative does for the creators that we all grew up with and loved. Those creators that put the time, they took the time, and they got peanuts basically for the money. But when you donate to the Hero Initiative, it helps to pay for those people's medical bills, cost of living, all kinds of stuff. Everyone benefits by helping out the Hero Initiative. Some of those same people that would say, you know, buy subs, do this, do that, you know, take the time to donate. Donate that money that you spent. You know, donate the time you spent instead of looking at other people's sub counts. Maybe get off Social Blade and go to heroinitiative.org and, you know, donate some money to the Hero Initiative. You know, the comic book community, Strictly Comics, put together a phenomenal auction. Raised over, it would have been over $10,000 if it wasn't for the Super Chat fees. Raised over $10,000. And that's just not all Strictly Comics. You know, he put it together. But our comic book community came together by donating items. We had people that donated items. We had people that bought items. And all of that stuff benefited the Hero Initiative. So please help out the Hero Initiative. It, you know, either by, was it PayPal, or you go to their website, you can do it by PayPal. You can donate at the convention by putting money in the jar, or you can sit at the table, take some of your time out of your day at the con. Maybe you're tired. Don't go to the VIP lounge to sit over there. Go sit your ass down at the Hero Initiative table. help them out, man. That's the first thing. Donate to Hero Initiative. The second, take your time to make a monetary donation in any amount to Project Pinball. I will show you Project Pinball real quick because that's the one that I want to do because I'm a pinball fan. I love pinball. And I'm sorry, I'm going to check the chat here in a minute. I know I'm not checking the chat like I should be. One thing I always tell the people that do solo live shows or group live shows, make sure you engage your audience. Make sure you check your chat because they'll keep coming back if you check the chat. And I know I'm so sorry I haven't done a great job of that tonight. And that's on me. But I really want to use most of this time to talk about Take-The-Time-Collectibles 100 subscriber contest, where you take the time yourself, you take the time to become a superhero for someone else. It's like servant leadership. Serve others. You are a leader. You can be a leader and you can serve others as well. And that's a great thing to do. All right, so we're going to go to Project Pinball's website. Let's see. I want to show you this, what they do. God, I hope I don't start tearing up during this. Okay. It's projectpinball.org. I want to show you this. I will be donating to this probably after the show here. All right, we'll be doing it after the show. Let's see. Come on. Where's my screen? Is it this one? Yeah. So what Project Pinball basically does is it brings the joy of pinball to children's hospitals across our nation. I know in the Dallas area we got the Scottish Rite Hospital, where it's our children's hospital in Dallas. We also have Baylor Children's. We have a lot of hospitals in Dallas. I know Chad from the Comic Corps has went to some of the children's hospitals before and stuff like that. And I know other people have been to children's hospitals before that have donated comics to children's hospitals around our nation. But what Project Pinball is, it's a nonprofit charity organization that places pinball machines in children's hospitals and Ronald McDonald houses, and it's to introduce therapeutic benefits to kids. You know, a lot of time these kids are hooked up to machines, they're hooked up to IVs, they're bedridden, but the great thing about children's hospitals and the great thing about Project Pinball is they're bringing things to the hospitals for kids to do. Look at that. Looks like it was an Iron Man 2 pinball table there, donated by ProjectPinball.org. And on ProjectPinball.org, they even have these things. I know a lot of you comic book people are into raffles. They have this thing at the top of the screen called Pinball Raffles. So what you do, this is a way you can donate money, and they'll take, what that is, they'll take a lot of the donated money, and half of it will go to, you know, a pinball table, and the other big ass thing of the money will go to a lucky winner. You know, they'll pick a lucky winner. They've got previous winners. They've actually won their own pinball machine. Now, a lot of times with pinballs, and I was listening to Brian tell me about this, is with pinball machines, they're like $8,000, you know, 8 to 10 grand. I mean, a lot of old-timey pinball machines, they weren't, I don't think, you know, even those were pretty damn expensive, you know, 5 grand, you know, 3 grand, 4 grand. But all the moving parts, Brian B. actually knows a guy. He does a lot of work himself with donating to Project Pinball. There's a lot of other things that Brian does. And Brian's one of those just guys that donates a lot of his time outside of his work life to do things, to do all 4 of these things that he's passionate about. God dang it, Brian. I'm fixing to get emotional. But he's passionate about and things that he does. And it's not for him. It's not for a damn fucking YouTube number or any views or any of the bullshit that people are so jealous in this damn community about. And I'm not saying everybody, but he takes that time and he gives his time to others. That's what it's all about. I mean, damn it. I got to get off this website. Start crying. Jesus. Okay, so I can hit donate here. You know what? I'll go ahead and donate right now, just so I don't forget, because I can donate via PayPal. Maybe I can do that. Well, let me put my information in. All right, I'm going to hide my screen. I don't want some of y'all knowing my email, especially those idiots in the, you know, that are trolls. My haters. I don't want to put my haters. Love that old school stuff. Okay, I'm going to do my amount. There we go. I'm going to donate. I'm going to donate via PayPal. Donate with PayPal. There we go. I'm donating right now, Brian. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, baby. And I really dig pinballs. I love pinball video games. And every time I go to a movie theater or another place that has pinball, I usually play a lot of pinball. I'm not the best, but some tables I can, rack up a pretty good high score. Okay, so we're going to do PayPal balance because I got money from the auction. See, basically it's taking money in from the community and it's taking that money and giving it back to something else, like Project Pinball. Share your mailing address with Project Pinball Charity so they can acknowledge your donation. Yeah, I will go ahead and do that. That way, maybe they can send me something. Well, let me look at, what does it say about this? Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take that actually off there, just in case. I don't need a lot of junk mail. I'm sure Project Pinball wouldn't show it, but I don't really need any affirmation or anything. I don't need anything like prizes if I donate something. Although, we hope you donate stuff because you're going to get free stuff from Brian B. But Brian already sent me something, so Brian, don't send me nothing else. If you draw my name, give the prizes to someone else, and I will let you know who I would like you to give the prizes to. All right, so I'll go ahead and show you what I just donated. Brian, this is my proof that I donated, okay? I'm not being, oh, I donated this much money. Woo-wee! It's nothing like that. I'm not one of those guys. I'm going to see how far I could, take a whiz, I don't have to take a whiz that far. Whiz number 2's in the closet over here. Just saying. I don't have to do that. I'm comfortable with what I have, what I've done. I don't need to do anything else. I'm just here to give you the truth, people. Let's see. Can I share my screen again, or did I forget how to do that? $25. Woohoo! So I donated to Project Pinball. Good stuff. All right, Brian, that's my proof. Brian, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell the fans some more good stuff to do. Let me go ahead and close that screen out. Log out of my stuff. I don't want anyone to do any remote logins while my computer has PayPal open. Ooh, bad, very bad. All right, so Project Pinball, that's my favorite. The third one. And we're going, he did this thing like MLA, baby. Freaking the way he's got everything with 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he goes over a little with A, B, C, D, and then back to 5, 6. It's like the MLA handbook. I feel like I'm writing research papers again. This is the third one. C, make a physical donation of whole blood, plasma, or preferably platelets at the nearest One Blood or your local blood donation center. We do a lot of Carter Blood Care, I think is the one we do around here. But same type stuff where you can sell your blood, sell plasma, preferably the platelets. And the platelets, you're going to be sitting there for an hour. Whoa, Duck Rank, my main man. Yeah, follow me, bro. Subscribe to me if y'all ain't subscribed. Duck Rank, love you, brother. He donated $10, I want to say, via Streamlabs. And that's cool because they hit you up. They hit you less on the fees when you go Streamlabs. So that'll be going. Sorry, Comic Spectre. Comic Spectre will be going away from that one. Duck Rank, thanks, brother. One Blood. So the platelets. It's all about platelets. Wait, let me see this again. There you go, bro. Yeah. Yours will come up next time, Duck Rank. Well, let me refresh real quick. We'll see what comes up. See if Duck Rank's name. We'll see if Duck Rank shows up here in a little while here. If not, it'll be on the next video. But Dut Rank, thanks again. Again, for the main man, Dut Rank. We're going to replay it for Dut Rank. Dut Rank? I guess it doesn't work. It's not refreshing. Oh, anyway. We know Dut Rank paid some good stuff. Thank you, Dut Rank. Dustin, you're one of the best, man. You know it. You and Katie, y'all are like family, really. We've known each other for over 10 years, you know. Met on Xbox. We used to run train. That was when I was third in the world. I don't know what you were, Dut Rank. You may have got first in the world. Secrets. No, but we was good on Guardian. We were the best. For that 1 week, I was third in the world. But top 50 for longest time. So thanks again, Dut Rank. So platelets take about an hour, but a lot of these places now, if you're going to be there, they have Hulu running, they have Netflix running. So take the time, you know, if you were, oh, I'm going to miss wrestling. Well, go there, turn on Hulu, say, hey, can you put on Raw or SmackDown for me? Sit there, let the platelets come out of the system while you're watching Roman Reigns. You know, just get over his leukemia. He's back in the ring now, you know, so donate blood, plasma, or preferably platelets at your nearest One Blood location. You can also go to oneblood.org and do a monetary donation as well. But preferably, you know, some stuff that's in your body, take the time to put it in someone else's body. Because, and let me go back to the pinball thing. These kids are on machines all day, so when they get the pinball stuff, they get to play. They have something to look forward to, because some of these kids, you know, they're fighting for their lives. Damn, I hate getting emotional during these videos. I really don't, dude. I try not to get emotional, but it's the truth, man. I mean, you know, we have so much good shit going on, man. What was it? Was it Comic Book Wednesday today? It was? Did you spend about $20 today? $50? Let me tell you, back in the day when I first started collecting comics, I was spending about $200 to $300 a month. I'm glad to tell you this now. By making my own decisions, by taking the time to investigate my mind, I've been able to cut my pool list monetarily $20 to $30. $20 to $30 a month. Now, granted, if there's a hardback Carl Barks or a Chester Gould Dick Tracy or an Injustice 2 hardback, you want to pop on an extra 20. But I mean, that's only like, that would only go up to $50. But what I did, I took the time to stop listening to other people, and I quit listening to the back seat drivers. I quit listening to the people next to me, and I drove my own car for a change. You know what I mean? So when you're new to YouTube, you're looking for ideas, you're looking for inspiration, but sometimes just look in the mirror, and you'll find all the inspiration that you're going to need to achieve and to succeed in the YouTube comic book community. So if you can do some of that stuff, I mean, don't be like the other guy, you know, the one that we had to put in timeout, you know, still worrying about other people when he needs to be worrying about his own self. You know, don't be that guy. You know, look in the mirror, look inside your mind, see what you can do to not just benefit yourself or benefit your YouTube channel, but find out how you could be a servant leader that can benefit others that maybe don't have as much as you, or others that are feeling down, or others that need your hopes, your dreams, your prayers. You could take all of that stuff and you could build others up. I mean, a lot of what Brian B is doing here, you know, it's in his name. You know, you take the time with your collectibles. Dut Rank! Sorry, Comic Spectre. Dut Rank's show. It's the Dut Rank show. But just take the time and be better. You know, love one another. You know, everyone's not always going to agree. We ain't always singing Kumbaya. But I mean, like, love one another and respect one another. And if you're unsure, ask questions, you know. So that's a great way. You know, but the main thing is, I'll say it again. Take the time to do that. You know, take the time. It's way quicker to jump in a chat, say this guy's buying subs, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. But if you take the time to get to know the person and find out kind of what's going on behind the scenes before you rush out and make those decisions. And I've told this guy, and I told others that I'm no saint. You know, I'm about as bad as you can get. I mean, I've sinned. I've done bad stuff. Shit, I cuss right now. I've done some bad shit. But, you know, what I can do is I can take a look. I can take more time. I can look at myself in the mirror and I can say, hey, you know what, Great Legend? You can do a lot better. Rob, you could do a lot better. And, you know, sometimes I get negative. Sometimes I get down because I get lazy. When I come home, my back hurts. I don't want to get on YouTube. I don't really want to watch YouTube. I just want to hang out. I chat with my buddies, you know, Splash Page, Kyle Walker. They have this awesome Mr. White Glove Splash Page Lounge on Google Hangouts. And it's a really great place to be, filled with positivity and fun. You know, some people, you know, may come over and see other things that they didn't take the time to stick around. You know, they make judgments like, oh, screw these guys. And then they just go and do their own thing because being in a chat talking with other people may not benefit them. So they're like, who wants to chat with these guys about comic books when I can go do something else? But the great thing is taking the time to even chatting with people, jumping in Hangouts, jumping in Facebook groups like Comic Core. When you take that time, you get to know different people, and you get to find out that you're not the only fucking person on the planet. You know, there's other people around you. You know what I'm saying? So definitely just take the time. Last, certainly not the least, because these people can always use the money. Make a monetary donation in any amount to the American Red Cross. And you can do that at www.redcross.org. And remember to find the rules and the regulations and all the information you're going to need. Check out the link below in the video description. Take the time, check out the link. Take the time, get over to Brian's YouTube page. We're going to refresh this page real quick for Mr. Brian. We got 147 subs over there now and another thumbs up. Thank you. God bless that one person that took the time to go over to Brian's channel. A lot of you already subbed up to Brian B, Take the Time Collectibles, but God bless you for taking the time to go over to this guy's channel, because when you watch Brian, it's one of those channels where you're going to be inspired to be better, to do better. And I know I've dropped some F-bombs already, my bad. But, you know, if I watch more Take the Time, if I took the time to watch more Take the Time Collectibles instead of doing a lot of my wrestling stuff, I'd make me a better person. God honest truth, because he's a good man. Next up, American Red Cross. Now, once you've completed one of those, what you need to do, hey, one or more. You can do them all if you want. Please leave a comment on Brian's video. Not this video. Go over to Brian's contest video. Leave a comment saying you donated. And hey, if you made a video, even better. If you made a video supporting these 4 great causes that Brian has enlisted us to do, make sure you put the link of your video in Brian's video so other people can check you out. Because if people take the time to read comments, I know, right? I mean, it may not be comments on your video, it may not be your comments, but take this time to read other people's comments, you know, and engage in other people's comments, you know, reply. I'm starting to get a little dizzy. Whew. It's that tiredness in me, you know, the more you talk, you start getting a little dizzy. Collecting my thoughts real quick. Starting to get lightheaded. But I got to get on with the show, man. Just take the time, get your shit together, put your shit down, get your shit together, man. Just watch other people. This contest, the great thing about this contest, has no expiration date. And I'm sure I'm going to be sharing this contest at least once a month. This contest has no expiration. It's going to remain active until 100 unique subscribers have entered. Thank you for your support and participation. And he gives a lot of love to me and Edwin. Thank you, brother. You know, we give a lot of love right back to you. All of the sellers we had, all the people that bidded during the Hero Initiative live auction, the very first comic book community Hero Initiative live auction. You didn't have to do that, but you did. God bless you. You know I love you, Brian. You're a good man. He put all the parts to the to the auction. You didn't have to do that. God, what a guy. I mean, he took the time. I kind of browsed over it, but he took the time. That's what it's all about. What a guy, man. Take the damn time. Watch this guy, man. 100 winners. And what Brian does, he takes the time to come to your channel, watch your content, gets to know you on a personal level when he could be doing anything else. He's watching you. He's taking the time for you. He's taking the time to see what collectibles you're interested in, because he's going to send you one of those collectibles from Take-The-Time-Collectibles. So he's taking the time for you. He's taking his time for others. He's taking the time for these 4, things that you can donate to. And he's taken the time, and he's done a lot of that before. And it's all about, sharing that message of positivity. There's a lot of people in the community that share the positivity. There's a lot of people that share the negativity. There's a lot of people that are kind of in between, kind of in that middle area, And I know I was negative tonight, because it's hard, when so much shit comes and you're like, oh my God, you really got to find that silver lining. So even though you may see some negatives out there, try to find the silver lining in everything. Everyone hated Zacchaeus. He took their money, taxed them, screwed them, messed with them, kept some of the money, for himself. And Jesus took the time to meet with that guy. Meet with that guy, the asshole. You had probably one of the greatest servant leaders, of all time, putting everyone else first. And that's what Brian is doing. Now is Brian like Jesus? Well, in a way he kind of is, because he's doing a lot of stuff that's going to be helping and saving other people's lives. And the thing about it is, we read so many books. We get comics. Today was Wednesday. Most likely, most of the books that came out today were superhero books. Superhero books that have been coming out ever since Action Comics #1. And kids and adults and grandparents, everyone reads these superhero books. And some of the greatest things in the superhero books is you're watching the superhero go out of his way, of course, taking the time, to make someone else's day better by saving another life, getting a cat out of a tree, leaping a building for shits and giggles, whatever you want to do. But you're doing that already, and on Wednesdays you're paying money for these books. You're paying to read about superheroes. So what Brian is asking you to do, and what the Great Legend's asking you to do, is instead of buying so many copies of Immortal Hulk, or whatever the next big book's going to be, instead of buying 5 of those books, try buying, I'm trying to find a good number. Let's say, instead of buying 10 of the Immortal Hulks, buy 5 of them, because 5 times $3.99, that's about what, $20? Don't pick up 5 of them. Leave those. Take the time to leave those books for someone else, because you're going to benefit someone else, because someone else will get the books. You won't hoard all the books. And then take that money that you otherwise would have bought those extra Hulks, and take the time by visiting one of those websites that I told you about, and donate the $20 there. And that way, instead of reading about a superhero, when you look in the mirror, you'll know you're a superhero. And that's what you can do with Take-The-Time Collectibles. Brian B. Sub the man up. Brian, you got me a little semi-emotional during a little bit of the video. I love you, man, and keep doing what you do. You're a really great guy. Now, the third part of this video, you had a little truth. You had a little Brian B. love talking about the contest mixed in with some more truth. Now, I'm going to take the time. I got this maybe, Brian, on Friday. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday. It was a really busy weekend. I know I only did 2 live shows. I'm not busting a live show out a day. I mean, Biggie Shaq's been kicking ass on live shows. But I got this. I'm going to unbox it. And Knights of Old, I got a special Knights of Old video coming out possibly tomorrow, but most likely this weekend. I know. I'm running out of time. I'm going to take the time because I really love you guys and gals. I'm going to take the time. Maybe, oh my God, this is so heavy. Look how, oh, I don't want to show any deals, but that's the big box it's in. I'm going to lay it down. This box is heavy. Love you too, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Happy birthday, Chad. Hey, we got Chad. We got Dare Defy. Area 51. Take the time to see these kick-ass Detolf statues. Also, BattleBots. Also, some of just the biggest statues and figures. They're phenomenal. And the Star Wars figures. Good night. I think they're 1/6 scales. Maybe Hot Toy exclusives or something. They're freaking awesome. I'm going to cut into this real easy, because I don't want to screw anything up. I don't know what is in here. I don't want to cut into the box too deep. It's kind of a shallow box. Am I even cutting this right? This is a big old box, man. Okay. Cool. Do I even open? Oh, I need to flip this thing over. That's what I may have to do. Whoa. This is a big box, my friend. Maybe if I just do it like this. Let's cut up on this thing here. We'll just take this stuff out like this. Brian B, people. Didn't have to do this, but he did. Okay, I'm going to lay this kind of flat. Oh. It's big. Whatever it is, it's big. I don't think I have this. Oh, my God. And let me tell you something. It had the word Marvel on it. If it has what I think it has, if it has anything to do with this number here, I don't know if it does. I'm fixing to open this thing up. Wow! It's so big. That's what she said. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Put this knife away. Let me look at this note first. God, I can't keep looking at, I mean, this is just, Brian B. I'm not worthy. Honest to God, I'm not worthy. I'm just doing God's work and cussing a little. Who'd ever thought doing God's work and cussing in the same sentence is what it's all about? But all right, Brian, I'm going to read your note first, okay? My main man, Brian B. Also, just great friends with Jesse. All of the JLS Comic Conversation on Thursday night. Here we go. There it is, baby. I know you told me that. I'll go ahead and read it. For life, Biggie! Biggie Shaq Comics! I like Biggie Shaq. I love his videos because he's him. He don't give a shit. He's just himself. I love it. He ain't trying to you know, do something he ain't. He's doing his thing. Brian says, hey, brother, hope this finds you and your family well. I know my wife's going to love this because she appreciates Fantastic Four. The book doesn't have Fortnite in it, so I don't know what the kids will think, but they'll think it's the best, coolest shit ever by seeing Galactus. But anyway, didn't want to give anything away. Anyway, sorry it took me so long to get this. Had trouble finding a box that would properly fit and safely protect it. And he told me about that. Please enjoy this small, or rather large, Galactus-sized token of my appreciation for all the time and effort that you put in to the Hero Initiative charity auction. Thank you for being a positive force in the YouTube comic book community. Thank you for being the entertaining wordsmith who keeps the YouTube airwaves fun. Enjoy. Brian, Take-The-Time-Collectibles. Love you, man. Again, thank you so much. You didn't have to do this, but I really appreciate all of the stuff that you've done for us in the comic book community. And a lot of times, a lot of that stuff does go unsung. You know, a lot of, even to this day, you know, some of my stuff goes unsung. But the thing is, we don't do it for notoriety. We don't do it for publicity. We do it to help others, and others, you know, we see them and they have that reinforcement. It's, you know, it's like they have people in the comic book community that if like any of you that are watching this video, if you ever need help with anything or you want to talk about something that ain't about comics, if it's about something totally different, let me know, let Brian know. Good night, Brian. This thing is so heavy. Good night. I'm going to get a work. Where's Hulk Nuts? I may need Hulk Nuts to open this and read this. All right. So this is the book. Look at this thing, people! Fantastic Four. It's Behold Galactus. Now this thing, I can't quite... Do I have a ruler? This has got to be 24 inches tall by 18 inches wide, I would say. Look how big this thing is. Hardcover. God dang it, I can barely hold it with one hand, Brian. Oh, yeah. I could put this in a doorway, and it'd be like a door. Look at that. Marvel's Fantastic Four. Behold Galactus. And this is like, look at that cover representation of issue number 49. That is so damn stunning. The Fantastic Four take on their biggest foe, literally. One of the biggest. All right, I got it on a TV tray here. Wow, look at this thing. Oh my God. Okay. Man, I'm just kind of looking at it right now. Whoa! All right, I'm going to show y'all something. Whoa, oh my God. The TV tray is actually starting to move around a little. There is nothing like this, people. This is like Andre the Giant would love this book. Let me show you. I don't know how far my wire will go here, but I want to kind of show you how big this book is. Sorry if the camera's moving a lot. I don't mean to be like a, what is that, Blair Witch Trials? Look at that. So that's the cover of that one. Issue 48. You get big cover, the big cover, and then the story is on that big old 24 by 18 paper. So you're getting Kirby, you're getting everything, but blown up in a big size thing right here. God, it looks so good. This is all right. When I get up, I'm in the issue 30s, like the 30s right now. But when I get up to 48, I'm gonna bring this big boy to bed with me. Oh, scrolls, everybody. Brian, thank you so much, man. Behold Galactus. Let me put the camera back up here, man. That is something. That is something. Let me put the camera back up here, man. That is something. That is something. Let me put the camera back up here, man. That is something. That is something. Let me put the camera back up here, man. That is something. That is something. Let me put the camera back up here, man. That is something. Behold Galactus. hope my camera looks kind of good, but I'll have to, I think it's kind of centered. But this is something here. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, so collecting Fantastic Four, 48 through 50, 74 through 77, 120 through 123, and 242 to 244. So you get Jack Kirby, John Buscema, and Big John Buscema. And you get John Byrne in here. So you get some Byrne. You get this. First, there's Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. They introduce Galactus and his enigmatic herald, the Silver Surfer. As they come for Earth in one of the greatest comic book sagas ever told, next Stan and Jack bring back the World Eater, but what does he want this time? So they do another Galactus story. The answer lies in the Subatomica, and then John Buscema's powerful pencils illustrate the arrival of the new herald, Gabriel, the Airwalker, signaling doom for the human race. Then John Byrne takes over as Terrax, leads the Devourer back to Earth, and the entire Marvel Universe pitches in to help the FF save the planet for becoming his next meal. With the art of Kirby, Buscema, and Byrne showcased on enormous pages, Galactus has never looked bigger or better. So this is like any Galactus fan's dream. It's all Galactus stories from my main man, Take-The-Time Collectibles. And I kind of want to end with this. When you take the time to do good for others, like I don't do a lot of videos. I don't do as many as I used to because I'm doing other things. I'm like taking the time, getting more white in the beard, just growing older. But if you really take the time to do the good stuff, bring the positivity, lift others up, you know, be good to one another, love one another, be that shoulder, you know, when someone needs you to be, when someone needs lifting up, be that shoulder that they can lean on, stuff like that. And what'll happen is, I believe the you know, whatever you believe in, God, Apple, Google, whatever you believe in, technology, I think that higher power, the higher power will look out for you, and you know, they're going to treat you good. And I've been treated phenomenal in this comic book community. The love and support people have showed me over the past 9.5 years has been awesome, and just great. There's, I know, words can't even describe, you know, like the friendships and the bonds that I've formed in our comic book community. Now, not all of it, like I said, it's been roses and violets and all that rainbow stuff, but for the most part, I've had a great time here. And I hope you've had a great time taking the time to be a hero, to watch this video, to go over and check out Brian B. Take the Time Collectibles. And like I said, when you enter his contest, Brian, don't send me nothing else, even though I did. Wait, Brian, wait a minute. Does that mean I get one for the Hero Initiative live auction and one for the pinball? No. Don't be doing that. Don't be sending me nothing else. But that's not what it's all about. But look, I mean, he'll watch your videos. He knows I love Fantastic Four, but I never even had this. I've got some oversized, but good God, this makes giant size man thing look like a damn preteen with going through puberty. Good God Almighty. This is the deal. It's good stuff. I love you guys in the chat. I know I sucked at checking the chat tonight. I'm going to go up and down the line real quick one last time. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you who to send it to because I do have a couple of people in mind. One guy, I always have something in mind, but we got to find out what he wants. I'm going to get with you. I'll talk to you about him, Brian. He's a good dude. Biggie Shack, man, thanks so much for being you, you know, doing your thing, and I love this guy for that. I need to watch more Biggie Shack. It's just like I said, I don't have time to do much of anything. Jeffrey, thank you so much, brother. One of the best. I think you were showing some grails tonight with JD. Double S, the best big-time wrestling fan. in my own home state, man. Love me some Robert Double S. Mr. D! What's going on, Mr. D? Watch it on the rewind. You can't put that on the shelf. I know, man. Good God, I'll have to build my own. I'll have to build me a shelf. But no, I've got a great place for this bad boy. I mean, I want to get a bean bag in here, and I'm going to lay that on the bean bag. Sunshine, again, for you, my friend, thank you so much for being you. You know, just for doing your thing and, you know, helping other people out and stuff like that. Thanks for doing what you do. Discovery Bay, JB, you do something every morning, man. Every morning. 3 times. 3 times you had to do that video, but the 3rd time was a charm. Mr. D, man, thank you so much. Comics with Bueller. You know, it's like Paul Hogan, you know. That's a book. This is a book. You know, that's a knife and this is a knife, you know. But phenomenal from Brian B. Let me check it out. I got my main man Sam up in there. Sam's Tangle Web. Got that 300 subs going on. Area 51, one of the greatest figure collections in the YouTube comic book community. I'm not even talking about figure. I'm talking like big-ass figures. Like those kind of figures. Those big books, big figures. Comics Misexplained. CM, one of the best, my friend. One of the best. Comics for All People. Thanks for stopping by. I think I had Flaming Sheila. Flaming Sheila, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I didn't shout you out earlier. Let me look at this real quick. This is for this guy with... Now, this thing is heavy as hell, but I ain't complaining. I mean, it's a workout. I ain't complaining. Newsstand! C. Woodard 19, Dare to Defy. Every Tuesday night, you'll check this man out. My favorite Tuesday night live show. Who dat? Shots? No shots fired. No shots fired. Who dat? But you know I gotta get my C. Wood. You know Who Dat? I got you on the flip side, but I gotta see my C. Wood on Tuesday night. I do watch Who Dat as well when Who Dat comes at us. 90 MF Comics, 90 miles from comics. Chad, the other Chad, thank you so much, man. Jason Smith, what's up? Who else we got? Discovery Bay, man. What's happening today? Discovery Bay. This guy, one of my best friends. Like I said, thank you, God, for getting this guy in my life. Comics with Bueller, one of the best. Sunshine, man. Sunshine's been in here. Facts. That's right, baby. Sunshine, sorry I didn't shout you out earlier. Hulk Nuts, man. He knows what's all about. Man, I really am digging Hulk Nuts. I mean, it's like the title is always kind of like it's like it reminds me of a cheap pop, like a wrestling cheap pop, but it's like I just have to watch it, and it's usually really good. I mean, it's all truth. It's all truth stuff. It's his opinions. You know, everyone's not going to agree with his opinions, but pretty damn good. Pretty good videos. Rag, what's up, boy? What's up, Rag? Rag718, Dut Rank again. Everyone else that came out tonight. Count Von Strange, Matt, great guy. Perry Comics, thank you again for the super chats. Let's check the super chats out one more time. Perry's Comics, Comics with Bueller, Economics in Comics, and my main man on the Stream Labs. You gotta love Dut Rank. The best. You mean the best. That's right, Bueller. Love you, man. You're a good dude, man. Fish Tropic, one of the best. That's C. Woodard's first subscriber was Fish Tropic. And Jeffrey Comic-Con Henson. So, man, a lot of good people in the chat room tonight. I love each and every one of you. Like I said, we ain't all going to agree on the same stuff, and, you know, we're going to have our differences of opinion. But you know what? If we take the time to understand one another better, you know, the community is going to be all right, man. It's going to be all right. And I'm glad to be a part of the community, as I know each and every one of you are glad to be a part of the community. And if you're glad to be a part of the community, you're going to be glad to enter Take-The-Time-Collectibles 100 subscriber, be a real-life superhero contest. And thank you, not only from the great legend, but a big thank you to Brian B. for being the stellar guy that he is in the comic book community. Brian B. community. Still got it, don't I? I don't know, damn it. Comic Core Chad. Real quick. Always lifting my spirits up. Always inspiring me to do more, to be better. even though I'm 41 and I'm tired, I'm dizzy, I'm exhausted. You know, let me tell you, those auctions, they are killer. I need to talk with Alec, Whitewell Comics, and the guys that was on that auction, and you know, ask them how it felt, man. It's a marathon. It's just a marathon. It's just, you got to have that momentum. You know, you got to have that power to get through those hours, hour after hour after hour. But yeah, I had a great time tonight, and I thank y'all so much. 22 people watching. We've had a peak concurrent viewership of 23. So thank y'all so much. We still got, well, now they're kind of tapering off, but I want to really let you know I do appreciate each and every one of you for all the stuff and all the hard work each and every one of you do, because y'all are putting out more content than I'm putting it out. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Well, for my main man, Take-The-Time-Collectibles, the real life superhero, they call him Brian B., one of the best in the Florida Keys. Ha ha! Cheap pops right there. That's some cheap pops right there. All right, man. Y'all have a great night. This is a great legend saying peace out. God bless. Hey, you gotta collect comics every day. Buying everything on the top 10. Let me begin by listening in. You got to listen to your mind and listen to me rhyme. I'll tell you, you need to get some comics, yeah? Haha, this beat sucks, 'cause it's reggae. Okay. All right, let's switch this up here. And now, let's see what these beats bring to the table. Comics Misexplained. Barbarian Kung Fu, what's up, Jaman? Yeah, man, I'm here, Jaman, yeah. You know, sometimes we be jamming, and sometimes we be slamming. Slamming the hardcover like a mother and go with the ground to your brother, to your sister, and yeah, you ain't gonna get up. Okay, this rhyme kind of sucks. Let's feel it again. Let's get back. Biggie Shaq wants to hear some stuff. The man can't get enough. So let's give it up, make it live. That way everyone will, come back and listen sometime. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Just not feeling it. All right, how about this one? All right. Yeah. That's right. Is T Noakes in here? Y'all sub up my man T Noakes. He's got some good rhymes. Sometimes he's got some good jokes. Make sure y'all sub up T Noakes. But hey, thanks for coming out today. Check me out. I'm R.95, and while hear me shout, I'm telling you live on YouTube.com. Come check out the Great Legend Show all night long. I don't want to go too long because of too many live shows, and I don't even know most of those. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes you got to throw a little cussing in there. Listen to the rhymes and listen to the beats as you get off your feet to go to your comic shop. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't let your money drop. Take control of your life. Take control. Don't spend too much out of control. Buy the books you need. You don't ever want to sell your soul. Hey man, let me tell you, the Fantastic Four, that's the comic book y'all need a little more. I got a big ass 24 by 18. That thing's big, if you know what I mean. I hope you like these rhymes. I hope you like these beats. I hope they lift your spirits. But yeah, I try to be legendary on these rhymes. Let's hear the Noakes. Let's hear the jokes. My main man T Noakes, where you at in the moat? I hope you ain't in the water of a castle. If you didn't know, you better know now, you asshole. Yeah, oh shit. Busting flows. I'm busting at the seams, man. For some reason, I'm kind of dizzy and my rhymes aren't coming out like they normally do, but yeah, man. This beat kind of sucks, too. I'm just kind of not feeling it. How about this one? No. Listening. All right, here we go. I don't know. What do y'all think about this? This feels like I'm in like some kind of rich restaurant. Yeah. All right, let's do it like this. Let's just go with it. Here's what we're going to do. Taco Bell, it'll end like hell if you eat too much beans. Damn, I suck at this. What's happened to me, Bueller? Biggies. Where the hell's my rhymes at? God, these suck. Where's the gangster rap at? Give me some gang rap. Gangsta. I mean, the rhymes flow better when you're listening to the gangster stuff. How about Le Flute? Le Flute? Thuggin'. How about thuggin'? That doesn't sound like thuggin'. Damn. Damn. Here we go. That's right. People know what it's all about. Driving down the road, some of y'all on the commode, taking a little Humpty Dumpty while I sell some comics on my auction. Check it out. Leverage live auction, scream and shout. Saturday night, 9 Central Standard Time, first of the month. Don't bring no dimes. You want to bid in the dollars while I make you holler. Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah. Give a big shout out to my man T Noakes. I just want y'all to kind of listen to this beat. Man, I can see Snoopy, you know, that little beagle, the dog, living large in that red dog house. We can go like Tom and Jerry, go with cat and mouse. You ain't living with Spike, you ain't living in the dog house. You're coming around, you're chasing that mouse. You want to get the fool before he goes north or south. You don't want to see, you don't want him to escape. You want to get him because you know he's great. Getting the keys, getting the grail. You know why you need it well. A little bullshit there, a little piano bullshit. Back to some real little percussion beats, and then we're going to do a little more bullshit, here. Then, there we go, a little bullshit, now the beat, boom, there we go, back to it. God, you know, if this was the Apollo, my ass would be gone years ago. They'd get that thing and they just take me off. The big ass book wrap. Okay, big ass book wrap. That's what it was. Big ass boot. God, I can't. I really am kind of dizzy, and my mind's not where it ought to be. I'm not really feeling good, but I'll be feeling better when I read some Fantastic Four. And I really am sorry. My rhymes are sucking tonight, Biggs. I'm trying, Comic Head, man. My rhymes, I'm just not feeling it tonight for some reason. I mean, like, I really just had the truth stuff, and just wanting to help others, Try one more. How about Smart Cube? I don't like this alternative hip hop. Let's do epic. Here we go. This is some Biggie Shaq stuff. Yeah. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to go off Biggie Shaq because Biggie's got the rhymes. Yeah, we going 84. Who could ask for any more? Some people watch Friday Night Comical. If you're not one of those, you may want to get in line because we got some great shows from time to time. Some people say it goes off the rails. I think those people can't go to hell because if you ain't listening to us, who you listening to? I'll turn your ass black and blue. Just ask the man. C would have had a plan. C Wood 19 gets his ass kicked from time to time in the ring on WWE 2K19. Dare to defy. Newsstand. Come on, C Wood. Newsstand. What are you holding in your hand? Newsstand. That's what I got. I'll show it to you on Tuesday nights. Okay, that didn't really rhyme. That sucked. Sorry, Bueller. Sorry, CM, but Drew Gulak's in the house. I wish little Jerry would kick his ass. Yeah, from Tom and Jerry and all that. Big ass book wrap. A big ass book wrap. Amen to that. The big ass book wrap. Biggie Shaq. Boy, now you got some rhymes. I think we could work together one of these times. Just sitting down, rhyming. Yeah, I need to drop the mic. And get on out of here. I'm going to let y'all go. God bless each and every one of y'all. If y'all didn't know, hey, God saves. He saved me quite a few times. And all I can do is pray for some dope rhymes next time. Because, damn, these rhymes were a little rough, man. I felt like Mos Eisley Cantina tonight. This place could get a little rough. And these rhymes, I think I've had enough. Peace out. God bless each and every one of you. And have a great rest of the week. And we'll see you Friday night. Comic Core. First ever Comic Core live auction. Check us out, 9 Central Standard Time. Dropping that dime. Peace out.